Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the
Hello,
Tarot
Piggy. Thank you for your very generous donation. Cowboy Dan, thank you for your donation. Sarah, thank you for your donation. Miss Teeley, thank you for your donation. You know, we've been here 2 seconds. We've been here 2 seconds. We have 35 donations. Thank you so much. I appreciate all y'all. By the way, I need to leave tonight at 7:15. That's an hour from now. An hour from now. We got plenty of time. I got to go eat. I got to go eat something. I'm physically starving to death. So, you know, that's the way it goes. So we need to leave at 7:15, but we got plenty of time for y'all. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what's going on. And let me turn that off. Okay. Cowboy Dan, thank you for the donation. Miss Teeley, welcome. Renee, welcome. Crystals and Paint, welcome. Belliger, welcome. Jamie Lee, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. All right. Let's see. We got another. Let me see what I'm doing. I'm so busy. Okay. Miss Teeley has a question below. And then JT, I got your PayPal donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me go to the Tarot Tower. The Tarot Tower, my friends. It's real. It's legitimate. It's right here. It's in your face. It is, it is the Tarot Tower. Nora, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. And let's find out how we're going to do this. We're going to start with the dark. We're going to be boring today. We're going to be boring. We're going to be predictable today. We're going to start with a Dark Mansion Tarot because it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites indeed. Miss Teeley wants to know, my son's 13th birthday anniversary today. YouTube user Jamie Lee, thank you for your donations. Belly Girl, thank you for your donation. Kozai, welcome to the stream. Okay, we got a birthday. Where's my birthday sound? Oh, we got a birthday sound in here. I swear we do. Here we go.
Happy birthday!
Well, happy birthday indeed. Birthday today. Do the spirits have any messages for me? Let's find out, Miss Teeley, what is going to happen. What is going to happen with the spirits, how the spirits are going to go and whatnot. I think it's looking half decent, looking good, decent indeed. Got the Lovers, nice, Two of Swords, and the Emperor. This is a feeling where, Divine Goddess, thank you for your donation. This is a feeling of, it's time to take charge. It is really time to take charge because there's two different places, two different worlds, two different separations that we have in here, right? We have two different separations, a separate thing over here and a separate thing over here as well. So we do have this radical, sort of thing, but we're connected. Still connected. The Lover says that connection is there. It is strong and it just makes the grade. It makes it happen. It is exciting indeed. But two different worlds, two different realms and whatnot. The spirits just say, even though we are maybe separate, even though we are not on the same thing, right? The Two of Swords. The Lover says we're still connected. We are still connected. And that's the critical part here. It really is. We are still connected. And it's time to use that to our advantage. It's time to understand that. It's time to take power and take good things from that, right? Good things from that. If you get that, then that is going to be the powerful message for you today. So there you go. Happy birthday anniversary. And we got JT wants to know what I need to know for today. Okay. What is going on today, JT? What do I need to know today? Oops. If I spell it correctly, that's the bonus part. What I need to know today. What kind of things are happening with that, all right? OE. Should you adopt a kitten? OE wants to know if they should adopt a kitten. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be an exciting read indeed. JT wants to know what I need to know today. Queen of Wands. Okay, JT, you're multitasking too much. Figure out where you really need to be. Figure out where you need to be at the end of the day. A little bit stretched thin. Okay, a little stretched thin. You're sort of feeling that. You know what I mean? Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. You're a little stretched thin. And Eight of Pentacles says because you're just working too hard. You're trying to get everything done. You're trying to please everybody. At the end of the day, that just doesn't work. At the end of the day, you need to have a little more separation. You need to have a little more focus as it goes. Because the Six of Wands is you're on the road to success, but the multitasking only goes so far, okay? Only goes so far. It's critical that we narrow down what to focus on. We do that and we get that done. And that 6 of Wands says the success rate, the success ratio will be so much better once you attack that in that manner. That is really going to be That's really going to be one of the good things there. All right, we got a gazillion donations here, and I got a gazillion donations in PayPal. By the way, we do need to end at 7:15 tonight. So we are 7:15. We are starving. So we're going to end at 7:15 and hop on out, and we're going to do Cowboy Dan. Should I change the password now or wait for a few days? Well, that's pretty specific. Cowboy Dan, is somebody hacking you, or like what's going on? Cowboy Dan, why is your okay, Cowboy Dan has the double shot. All right, that's what we're seeing, because I saw 2 questions from Cowboy Dan. I'm like, what the world's going on? Cowboy Dan has the double shot. Bella Girl's got the double shot as well. Boo Boo coming in with the dono. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Should you change the password now or wait for a few days? 4 of Swords says wait. 4 of Swords always says wait. It says delay. It says put it back a little bit. Put it on the sidelines. Not something you need to do immediately. Page of Swords is almost like if you change it today, it's almost not as effective as if you wait. 4 of Swords is a delay card. We're going with wait. High Priestess says there's something else you need to know about it before you do this. There's something else you need to know before you do this, Cowboy Dan. You know that you need to know this before you do it. High Priestess knows that you need, but do you know that you need to do it? You have some information that's missing, Cowboy Dan. And if you don't have it, you're going to make the wrong decision. That is what it's telling me. That is straight up what is happening, my friends. Straight up what is happening. It's brutal over here. Cowboy Dan wants to know about my previous life. Your previous life. All right. We can do some previous lives and go with death and rebirth and the devil. Cowboy Dan, I think you may have been a bad boy or a bad girl in your previous life. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. So welcome to the stream. You may have been somebody that was a little bit influential, but didn't have everybody's best interest in mind, if you know what I mean. A little bit influential, but may have had a little of the bad boy, the bad girl going on. Got a little bit of the devil. And you know, this devil, they're hiding something behind their back, which I think is important. They're hiding something behind their back. What is going on back there? Does he have his hand on his butt, or is he hiding something? Maybe a weapon. I don't know. I don't know what's happening back there, but he seems to be fascinated with what's going on back there. What is going on back there seems to be fascinated indeed. So, I mean, you do it at some point. Kind of gotta wonder what's going on. But I mean, you know, we're a little bit on that influence of maybe not the best influence. Death and rebirth. I think you've had many past lives, some of which have been more interesting than others, but I think the basic feel is in this life, you're trying to sort of catch up on the good things, right? You're sort of making the good grades, you're making the grade, you're making the good things happen. You're making all of the exciting things, you know, sort of go forward. I think that's going to be you. That is going to be you, my friend. That is what is happening. Hello, Piggy wants to know Josh's feelings for today. Hello, Piggy. Thanks again for your very generous donation. Let's try it out. Let's see what Josh is doing over there. We're going to grab this one, which is, by the way, it is the golden wheel. It is the golden wheel, you know? That is one of the exciting parts about this. The exciting parts about this, the golden wheel. I absolutely love this deck of cards, and it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool indeed. Tara wants to know something. Tara's got a lot of questions. Wait a minute. Let's stop the stream. Tara Nicole, has the stream changed to 6 and 6 and says 30 notifications, and it didn't alert. Tara, sometimes I'm early. Sometimes I got life. Life is getting in the way more frequently. Life is getting in the way. Okay. Long ago, I really didn't have a life. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be brutally honest with y'all. But now that I have a life, things kind of are in flux. Things kind of are in motion. You know what I mean? You know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, well. But anyway, yeah, 6:15-ish is when I'm starting to now, pretty much every day. Anyway, Josh's feelings for me today, Hierophant and the Chariot, 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Josh is sort of making up for past mistakes at this point, right? Josh is sort of in that mode of making up for past mistakes and realize that they have done the mistake. They have not been on the up and up, things like that. So they're sort of trying to make up for those past mistakes. I think that Josh has a long way to go to do that. This is one of those fields where there's just too much to do, not enough time to do it. Josh is just on that mode of, just having some problems overall, trying to catch up, trying to do the things they want to do. Chariot says Josh is on the move. Josh is not in one of those things where he's like, steady. There's nothing steady over there. Chariot, there's always something happening. And the Hierophant, I think Josh is sort of seriously looking at things a little bit different, right? So the feelings for you today are basically, sort of mixed. You have the 5 of Swords, feel defeated when I think about you. I feel like there's not a lot that I can do to make up for things. There's not a lot I can do to get forgiveness at this point. And in some modes, he doesn't want to do much to get any forgiveness, right? Anyway, the 7 says that they are working overall on getting themselves to be a little bit different, and the Chariot does say they are on the move. Their feelings for today are really mixed, right? Hierophant, Chariot, got a couple of majors, got a couple of things happening with that. But Cleo and Joan, thank you for your donation. But overall, Josh seems to be in flux. Now, what's Josh doing over there in Josh land? We want to know. Is Josh like spying on my ass online? Is Josh over there staring at my social medias? Is Josh over there doing some bad things online? What is Josh doing? Because that could be critical. That could be something where you just don't know what he's doing. Is he spying on us online? 2 of Swords and the 5 of Wheels. Now, it seems to be too busy to be doing that. Doesn't seem like he's going to be busy. Doesn't seem like that's going to be something that's happening. Tower says that even if he has the information, okay, let's be honest with each other. Even if I have the information about what you're doing, what the hell am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with this information? The Tower says nothing. I'm not talking to you. You know what I mean? What am I going to do with this information? It's just not useful. Knight of Swords says they're very busy. They're very active. They're moving. They're getting things done. You have the Knight of Swords, a very active moving card. You just had the Chariot, active moving card. Josh just doesn't have the time, quite honestly. 2 of Swords. The worlds are separated, right? The 2 of Swords is blindfolded. They don't really know what's going on, and they're okay not knowing what's going on. They're blindfolded on purpose, right? They're closed in. They know it's 2 separate worlds happening. And the 5 of Wheels, it's just going to make them more depressed, right? What am I going to do with this information? I'm just asking the question. Hello, Piggy. If they're stalking you online, you're not even talking to you. What is he going to do with it? It just makes sense. It just makes sense that he's just too busy. He's got a lot of movement, got a lot of moving things happening. It just doesn't look like something that he would be interested in today. Not interested in at all. But I'm interested in Sarah's donation because Sarah wanted to know, working closely with A, anything you can tell me about him, please? How does he feel about him working with me? Let's find out. If I'm going to work with A, I'm going to go with this deck right here, my friends. A, if A doesn't work out, there's always B. That's the thing we need to remember. There's always B if A does not work out, my friends. If A does not work out. Working closely with A is anything you can tell me. I think it works. I'm going for a thumbs up, even though you didn't ask for a thumbs up. I'm doing it anyway because I'm passionate. I'm passionate about this stuff, my friends. I'm just out of control at this point. I'm passionate about this stuff. This makes sense. If you look at it, 3 of Pentacles is the teamwork card, Sarah. Teamwork card, okay? This is something where they're excited about it. It is something that they are effective in doing that. Will they stay around forever? No. They're not going to be around forever. 7 of Swords are sneaking out. Judgment, they have a new opportunity. I think they're getting out. I think at some point in the project, right? At some point in this, they're just getting out, Sarah. They're going to leave you to finish it up. They're just leaving. You got the 7 of Swords sneaking out. I think they're looking around. You got Judgment, the new rebirth, the re-opportunities, the new stuff. I'm sneaking out for the new stuff. Why would I stay around? I'm just not going to stay around. Okay, I'm good when I'm there, but I ain't staying around, Sarah. I'm getting the hell out of there. Sarah, come on. Sarah, come on. They're getting out of there. Okay? Okay. All right, what do we got going on next? Normally I'm out of control. Tonight, I'm really out of control. I hope y'all are ready. All right, I would go ahead and take a seat and get comfortable because this stream is literally out of control. All right. Is Kay into me romantically? Or are they screwing somebody else? Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine. I don't know. If I was screwing somebody else, I would use the Tarot in Wonderland, is what I would. Okay? I would use the Tarot in Wonderland if I was screwing somebody else. That's the bottom line. All right. So what I would say, if I was screwing somebody else, I'm just saying, I would say that I need a couple of cards that are really going to be influential in doing this, right? Judgment, rebirth, reincarnation. It's back. Okay, we can do this all day. Sure. I'll have judgment every reading, every deck I pull. I'll have judgment. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Tarot. You want to do that with me? I'll do that with you. Fair. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do judgment every card. It seems we're getting every read. All right. King of Pentacles, they want the stability. They want some stability with that. Temperance, they do want it all. I think they do want a little bit of the pie, right? You get a slice of this slice of the pie, and then you're like, that's a nice pie. That is a nice pie. I would like to try the other pie too. You have a temperance. I want to balance things out. I want to have a little bit pieces of things going back and forth. If you read my book, temperance has a lot of variety, a lot of fill in the gaps. No pun intended. No pun intended. Judgment. I need something new. Jamie, I need something new. I think that they are indeed interested in other people. I think that they are flexible, no pun intended, and they are interested in other people. But what about Ryan? Ryan's hitting us up. Ryan's blowing up the phone at this point. What the hell does Ryan want? Okay, let me tell you what Ryan wants right now. Tarot in Wonderland's going to do it again. Okay, Tarot Wonderland's going to do it again. We're going to say Ryan's intentions are the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Star. They have good intentions, but bad methods for getting them. They have good intentions, but bad methods for getting those intentions indeed. The Devil comes in, kind of corrupts the whole reading. Jamie, it's like when you're making a soup and you dump the whole thing of salt in it. You're screwed. You're just done at that point. That's what's going on. Seven of Pentacles, I have a plan, Jamie. I have a plan, okay? Ryan's like, I got a plan for Jamie. This is what I want. I want this specific thing. This is my plan. Seven of Pentacles, I'm planting the seeds for success, but I don't have any good, the Devil is in the details with that. The Star, I would go with it. Jamie, I would go with it. I would roll with it and see what happens. But Jamie, you need to remember the Devil's there, okay? You need to remember that fat man on YouTube said the Devil is in the details. So when you roll with it, I would roll with it. When you roll with it, be aware that there's something else happening, okay? There's something else going on, Jamie. So don't get wrapped up and get all emotional and then all of a sudden get screwed, okay? Unless you want to get screwed. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, pursuing somebody else, we had, we had Bella Girls coming in with the $5 donation, super chatted. Okay. Nadine, whoa, thank you for your generous donation, Nadine. I appreciate that. We're going to Bella Girl right now. Bella Girl says, shout out to Lindsay Jean. Lindsay Jean, hello. How are you doing? Shout out to Lindsay Jean, indeed. I hope you're having a good day. What does the next 3 months look like for Bella Girl? Let's find out, Bella Girl. What does that 3 months look like? That's a long time. You're stretching yourself all the way into November, like Thanksgiving time. It's around the Thanksgiving time. A lot could happen. A lot could happen indeed. Stephanie, welcome to the stream. Pisces Goddess, welcome to the stream. Nadine, generous donation. I appreciate you. Everybody's up in here. Everybody's up in here tonight. Let's get a party. Let's get a party going. We're doing like turbo read stuff. I'm just saying, we're doing them passionately and we're doing them quickly. We got to leave at 7:15. We got like 10 million donations. So we're gonna bust through this. We're just gonna bust a rhyme over here. All right, Hanged Man is interesting. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Basically, you're headed into a ditch. in the next 3 months. You're headed into a bit of a ditch. Do I think this is something romantically? No, there's something weird going on. There's something weird happening with your life in the next 3 months. Now, hang on. I mean, you're going to come back and you're going to say you were right. That fat man was right. I'm telling you, the Hanged Man, you're looking at a little bit of a difference between where you're at now and where you're at in 3 months. That's what I'm saying. The Wheel of Fortune, right? This steady thing that happens, this steady thing that sort of rolls in there. You kind of got to sort of wing it in a variety of different ways here, because the Wheel of Fortune day-to-day activities are going to change. A couple of things for the worse. A couple of things are going to be a little bit too varied, okay? I'm not saying it's just going to be horrible and terrible. It's just going to be a little bit too varied for your taste. I think it's going to be not as stable as what you're looking at now. Chariot is kind of why, okay? It's almost like we're moving from one thing to the next. We have movement, we have action, we have things happening, going on with that. So be prepared in the next 3 months. I think financially, and I think sort of work maybe. We have a lot of different changes coming in. And I say work because we do have a pentacle sort of hovering over the entire thing. But basically, things change. Things look a little different. You know, things change a little bit different indeed. All right, Bella Girl also wants to know, should Lindsay move? Let's see, we got the other Bella Girl double shot over here. Should Lindsay move to Texas or work it out with her marriage? That's a throwdown at this point. I mean, we got a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
With it, if you don't know what a throwdown is, you're new to the stream. If you're new to the stream, why are you here? I mean, I got 1,500 videos. I've been around 11 years. Where the hell have you been? If you're new to the stream, like, where have you been? I've been on 11 years. Okay. All right, we got a throwdown. If you don't know what a throwdown is, that's where we got 2 decisions to make. Okay, we're gonna put it in like a death match, a cage death match, and we're just gonna figure out which one works. Okay, move to Texas, next to me because I'm in Texas, or work it out with her marriage. Dump that man or don't dump that man. I think that's where we're going. We're just going, right? We have work it out with the marriage. Move to Texas, work it out with the marriage. Work it out with a marriage? You work it out with the marriage? Okay, we can do a truce. It's interesting that truce is a temporary truce. It's not peace, it's truce, it's temporary. Come on, how stable is the marriage going to be, though? How stable is the marriage going to be, though? I'm just saying. Entertainment purposes only. Never leave your husband based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. How stable is that going to be? Hierophant says there's a lot to do if you want to do this. If I were to choose, science looks so nice. Science looks so good. The 6 is riding towards a better tomorrow. It's riding towards something that makes sense, something that is better, something that's putting more sunshine, something that works. And the happiness involved of moving to Texas, the bright, sunny state, it's like 105 degrees, but who cares? But I'm just saying, this looks so good. This looks really good. But never leave your husband based upon some dude on YouTube, okay? But I'm just saying that looks really nice. That's really a lot of joy. There's a lot of new things, a lot of new experiences we can have. Is this something that does take a while to work out? I think so. But overall, I would just move to Texas. I would just come on here to Texas. It's nice here. Don't come in summer. Hot tip. Okay, don't come in summer. It's 106 degrees. You'll be okay. But I mean, that's how it goes in Texas. Nora has a bunch of stuff going on. Nora wants to know a bunch of things. Let's see. When am I getting my next job? Okay, we're going to stick with the Thoth. We can stick with the Thoth indeed. Stick with the mini Thoth. Find out about the next job. You're having an Indian dinner. Ooh, I love Indian food. Did you know, isn't there like 1,000 versions of curry? Curry's delicious. Okay. When am I getting my next job? Time, whatever, so you can tell me about it. White Fly Tarot. I don't have time. So we're going to use this. Let's see. When am I getting my next job? December 10th. December 10th is when you're getting your next job. I would say December 10th. We have movement towards getting a next job. That's obvious. We have action towards getting that. But there's things that needs to work out. Things need to balance out in order to get something steady, something permanent, something that's going to be fairly stable. I'm really looking at December 10th at this point. Okay? December 10th at this point, I think, is a complete win. And, today we're just going to throw cards around. That's what we're going to do all day today. You having an Indian dinner? I hope it's good. I love Indian food. We had a Indian buffet where I used to work, and man, we went there all the freaking time. We went there like every day. Went there like every day. YouTube user has a bunch of questions, a couple of questions. YouTube user, will I get the security analysis position at work? YouTube user, let's get it done. We got PayPal donations. We got 2 in the queue. Hopefully, we'll get to those next. Janelle, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Coco Dog is asking a bunch of questions. Coco Dog, never done this. Coco Dog, you're a virgin? Are you a stream virgin? Coco Dog, it's good to have your virginity up in the house. It's good to have you here. Coco Dog, if you haven't yet done it, you please hit like and subscribe. Coco Dog, I've been around 11 years. Coco Dog. And I'll be around another 11 years. And I want you to subscribe so you know when I'm coming online. I'm just saying. We got news. We got tarot news. I got books. I got decks that I made. I got books that I wrote. It's nonstop action over here. Okay, Coco Dog. I don't know if you watched a normal tarot stream, but this ain't it. I mean, come on. Will I get the security analysis position at work? Page of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's a like. Ooh, that's not a like and a sub. That is a thumbs up. That is a thumbs up with that. 10 of Pentacles is a steady job. It is a predictable job. It's something we look forward to, something we get into, something that we enjoy, something that we enjoy in there. It looks fantastic with that. But the Page of Cups, I don't think you're as happy with it as you think. I think it's one of those where you get in there and you're just not as content with it as you thought you were going to be. You know, YouTube user, I mean, it's a yes, no question. I'm giving you a yes, but I'm just saying, you're in that security analysis thing and they want you to get all these stupid security questions or security. They want you to get all these stupid security certifications because there's a lot of security certifications. I'm just saying, Crystals and Paint wants to know what the queue looks like. It's a TO show, so it's freaking massive. Crystals and Paint, you're like way up here. Dude, Crystals and Paint, we got a lot to do. We got a hard ending at 7:15, but I think we can get through most of them. I think so. Current feelings for me, no contact, but he's unblocked. 3 of Pentacles wants to leave you alone. I don't even think he knows he's unblocked. Unless you told me. Unless you told him you were unblocked. I don't think he knows it. Stacy, welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you, Stacy. 7 of Wands. Oh, that's nice. If I had time to analyze this, y'all would freak out. Y'all would freak out on the stream. Look at this. 7 of Wands, a defensiveness. It's like we're blocking somebody and it's upside down. It feels like that they're going to find out very soon that they are unblocked. They're going to figure it out. They are going to figure it out. They are going to know, but they don't know now. At least I don't think so. That's 7 of Wands. That's 7 of Wands. Come on, give it up for that 7 of Wands. What's going on with A? He hasn't been coming to work. Maybe he's sick. Maybe he's sick. You know, I don't know. I don't know. What's going on with A? I think A has the King of Swords action with the Page of Wands. I think they're quitting. I think they're in the process of looking for another job and they're going to be quitting very soon, if not immediately. King of Swords, right? They need to take initiative. They're communicating with other people and all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? They need to communicate with other people and all of this other stuff. Divine Goddess, you're 4 away. All right. King of Swords, you got to get it done. Page of Wands. Janelle, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. But that Page of Wands are tired of that place. They think it stinks. They don't like the rats that are wandering around the building. And overall, they're ready to get away. Okay? That's what A's doing. They're leaving. I think they're leaving. They're exiting stage left. YouTube user, I hope you enjoy working without them because they ain't going to be around much longer. Okay? Entertainment purposes only. Never quit your job based on a fat man reading cards on the internet that needs to leave at 7:15. But I'm just saying with all of that, Jamie Lee wants to spend time with somebody. Ooh, nice. Jamie Lee's getting some. Will I spend my birthday? This with K-R-A, use the thought. Okay, I'll use the thought. Okay. K-R-A. I'm just saying, K is up here, A is up here. Who would I want to spend my birthday? Oh, Jesus, don't do that. Okay, it's A. A wins. K, you don't want to spend your birthday with K. K is up to no good. I think K might ruin your birthday. I think K might have one of those things where they're just like, you know, they're just going to make your birthday a little bit different, more different than what you want. They're going to make your birthday a little bit more different than what you would like at the end of the day. Neve, welcome to the stream. The devil's not somebody you want to hang out with, or maybe it is. Jamie Lee, how frisky do you feel? Jamie Lee, Jamie Lee, how frisky do you feel on your birthday?
Music to make love to.
Because I'm just saying, that's a phallic symbol right there, Jamie Lee. Come on. Jamie Lee, you see it. I see it. The whole stream sees it. If you're a child, you don't know what a phallic symbol is, don't Google it. Thank you. But overall, if you want predictability, you want something that's just overall nicer, I would go with A, okay? I would just go with A at this point. I think, Jamie, I think it's just going to be better off at the end of the day for you to go with A. That rhymes, but it wasn't intentional. Jamie Lee also has, let's see, I think we're done with the Jamie Lee questions. Yes. All right, we did that. We did Bella Girl. We're doing Sunflower now. No, we need to take a break. We need to take a breather. We need to hop onto PayPal. Okay, DS. That's not me, by the way. DS, soul contract. You have a soul contract with a Sag. Do you have a soul contract with a Sag? What is a soul contract? Okay, I guess I'm not really versed too much on that. I'm not really sure what a soul contract is. Did you sign something? Did you like sign something? I mean, I don't know. We can use the gentle tarot and find out, because if I do have a soul contract, hopefully it's a little bit on the gentle side. I'm just saying now. Anyway, soul contract, is that going to be a thing? What is going to happen with that? I would say, what is your soul contract? I'm going to go with the Harvest of Thunder, the Flower of Stones, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's a dynamic thing. It feels like you're bringing things into their life that they normally wouldn't encounter. You're bringing expansion. You're bringing knowledge and soulmate. This is so okay. You're bringing constant knowledge. You're bringing things into their life that they otherwise would not have seen. They otherwise would not have experienced it, okay? Without you, their life really, really would have been dull. I mean, let's do this today, okay? Their life really would have been as dull as my life before I started doing things, outside of this place. I'm just saying, they have that excitement because you are there. Are you connected? Harvest of Stones, Harvest of Thunder. Very, very interesting with that, right? It is a moving target. It really is. It feels like a lot of things just need to be shaken up in this thing. It seems this is not a relationship that's going to be boring. You're not going to be sitting there like two old people, that are 70 years old and just watching a movie and not doing anything and then going to bed after the movie. This is not y'all. This is not y'all with that Sagittarius. It is a Sagittarius after all, indeed. You don't know what's going on with the Sagittarius. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Wheel of Fortune, the variance, the excitement, the wildness is there. You feel it. They feel it. That is what it is. That is your soul contract, and that is your connection with this person. Pisces, Goddess, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's see. We had another PayPal donation. We got a bunch of those. SJ. Oh, no, we asked somebody wanted to buy a kitty. AE. Should I adopt a black kitten? Well, I'm adopting a black kitten. If I was going to adopt a black kitten, I would get a black and white cat deck for that. Okay. Bottom line, should I adopt a black kitten? Yes or no? Single. Let's go. Let's do it. The three. Be careful what you're getting into. Make sure that you're prepared, okay? Because there's a lot of easy things that we can do. We can adopt anything, but to properly care for it, to properly nurture it, to properly do that, you're going to have to do the work. The Three of Pentacles. We need to do the work. We need to prep things, right? You need to have maybe the cat tower. Maybe you need to have a bunch of different things in your house. Maybe you need to sort of adjust it maybe with the cats or the dogs you already have. I'm just saying there's some work to be done. If you can do that is going to be a thumbs up. It's basically asking you, are you prepared? Because there's two people working together. Two people working together. Maybe it's your spouse, somebody you live with. Maybe it's somebody that's doing the adoption for you. Maybe it's the cat, right? You have this connection between two people. The work needs to be done to get it done. Absolutely, I'm going with a thumbs up. I think you can do the work. I think it would benefit your life. And I think that it would be exciting indeed for you. I would go for it. I would just go for it, go full steam with it. SJ wants to know, hello, T.O., just found your channel. Stephanie, welcome. It's so good to see you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the wealth of info provided on your website and Patreon. Ooh, you on the Patreon. Ooh, the Patreon's getting excited right now. My Patreon, my question is going through a tower moment for a while. What advice for me to do move forward? Okay, we're going through a tower moment. Now, hopefully we don't get the tower because that would be kind of weird, but hey, the stream's weird, the stream. Somebody wrote me the other day and they go, your stream is really weird. That's what they said. Your stream is really weird. I'm like, okay, I think that's a good thing. I mean, it is me. It is me. Can you see me coming on the stream and going, hello, everybody. We're doing readings today. The first reading we have is for SJ. SJ is having would you even stick around? Like there's somebody that just joined when I started that and they're like left and they like left. I mean, all right. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on. We're having a tower moment. What should I do? How should I deal with it? What is it? You said, thank you, sir. Many blessings. Many blessings to you, SJ. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate Ecto being here. Jillian has snuck in as well. KD is up in the house. KD and Coco Dog, too. We got Furlith Neo. Welcome. How you doing? Ace of Swords. It is a tower moment. It is a tower moment, but it's going to work out. It is going to work out. You got a lot of nice cards here. You got the Lovers, you got the Sun, you got the Queen of Wands, you got the Ace of Swords. You don't have anything like bad here. SJ, let's understand, SJ, that the tower brings in new things. The tower crumbles what we have now, but what is after that, okay? Because a lot of times it's good to have something shaken up. It's good to have some variance in your life. It's good to have something new, something exciting, right? That's what you need sometimes. And this is what the spread is telling you. It's telling you you needed that tower moment. It's time for you to have that. You don't want to go all the time with how you're doing, the destination you had. I don't think that is going to be very effective for you. I think what you're looking for is what you're getting. And there's a tower moment. Let's rebuild, right? The Lovers, the things we're going to experience is coming. It's going to have some impact with it. Could it be another person? Could it be another factor, another job? Could be a different thing. But the Lover says we are having a match into something that we need to happen. Ace of Swords says there's important communication that needs to happen after this. There's some important thing that needs to happen after this is done, okay? After the tower moment has completed. And that's where you really want to chase, because where you're communicating with, who you're communicating with is the Lovers. It is the connection that you need. The Sun brings light over everything, right? SJ, you're like, why the hell did I get a tower moment? What is happening? What is happening to me? Why did I get this? The Sun reveals it. Go back and look at my Sun video, Stephanie. The Sun reveals why you had the tower moment, what to do after. It is clarified. It is very tight, very good. You want to see this because there's actions that you need to do to recover from this. This is not something that magically resolves itself. You need to chase. You need to get actions. You need to go forward. You need to get it done. Be prepared to do that, SJ. Be prepared to do that because this is a good tower moment, even though it may not feel like it right now. It may not feel like it right now at all. You may feel abused. You may feel used. It just may be one of that, right? Anyway, Crystals and Paint made another beautiful painting. If you have not seen Crystals and Paint, gorgeous paintings, please go check them out. Crystals and Paint does an amazing job with this. Why is this upside down? Crystals and Paint does an amazing job with this. What do the friends think when they see it? Moon and the Empress. It's almost like they want you to do a painting. They want you to do a painting with it. They love it. They love it. Okay. The Moon is interesting. I think that you've inspired somebody as well with this particular thing. You've inspired one of these people to do. They're like, I really think that I need to do something, to do something art-wise, because this is really looking good. I like it. I really enjoy it, right? The Moon. Let's get from the sea onto the land. Let's explore. Let's get it done because the Empress, they love it. They love it. The Empress is a painting. The Empress has the beautiful trees behind it. The Empress has the stream. It has all the cushions. I'm just saying, this Empress is like a painting. Even no matter what Empress you get, they always look like they should be in a painting. And that's what it feels like. It draws the people in. It makes the people feel like they're there. And that is exciting indeed. I'm just saying, that is exciting indeed how that works out. Amy, welcome to the stream. Amy, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. We have 40 donations, and we're trying to wrap it up in an hour. That's going to be a new record. It's going to be a new record. I got to leave at 7:15. If I don't get your donation, I will get it later. I mean, we're going to try to parse through these as quick as possible. Does Jerissa and Coco want Coco, my Yorkie, back? Let's find out. With using a dog deck. I mean, you know, everybody tells me they love dogs. I love dogs too, but I like cats too. I think I like everything. I like cats. I like ferrets. I like dogs. I mean, I like them all. Does Jerissa want Coco back? The Earth Guardian and the Two of Sea. I don't think so. I don't really think so. Look at this, boo. We got a fence between the dog and the other area. A fence between the dog and the other area. I think that just doesn't. I think that separation is there. I don't think they really want them back, right? Because you have another separation. I mean, if you don't know about separations and distance within tarot cards, read my book, link in the description. I'm just saying, we have a physical distance here. We have a physical barrier here. You have a distance barrier and you have a physical barrier. These barriers say that there's a barrier between Coco and Jerissa. I don't think that they want it back. You got to read the book. You got to read my book if you don't understand what I just said, because there are different types of barriers and blockages in cards that make the grade, that make it easy to read, that make it simple to understand. And I'm just saying, if you buy my book, I'll ship it today. I will ship it today, I swear. Big Cleo has a bunch of donations. Big Cleo, let's see. Let's find out. Does R want to be with me as my other half? Big Cleo, does R want to be my other half? Maybe your other third? I mean, I don't know. Your other half, your other third. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I've owned a ferret before. I really like ferrets too. They kind of stink a little bit, but I like them. I like gerbils. I think gerbils are really smart. Anyway, all right, let's go with all of this stuff. Gerbils have like a lot of rules about them. Like, they like big wads of paper. Every pet has their own little idiosyncrasy. But anyway, does R want to be with me as my other half? Ace of Swords, Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. I think that if you, be clear, I think that if you force them into a decision, they would be uncomfortable. I don't think that they want this. I think that they would be uncomfortable. The Emperor feels like that R wants to make this decision if they want to go for it. They want to make the decision themselves. Right? They don't want you coming out with it, Big Cloud. They want to make that decision themselves. Ace of Swords says open communication is, of course, important. But the Emperor says, I want to make that decision. I want to make that determination. And the Two of Pentacles says when the choices come out, if you force me against the wall, it's not going to be comfortable for me. It's going to be weird. Let me make the choice. Let me approach that. Let me do that decision making. And I'm going to throw that hint out there for you if I want to do that, right? Let R be the Emperor. Let them make the choices, the Two of Pentacles. I think that is going to be the key for you. I think it is going to be the key for you. You have pet rats, cats, dogs, and rats, and ferrets. Stacy's got one of everything. That's what I'm talking about. You don't need to choose a pet. Just get them all. Look, that's a lot of love. So Stacy's house has got a lot of love. It's what that's got. All right. Is R interested in me as the other gals? Now, this is the critical point, right? Because we just said, by the way, that, what is the name of this? It's the Vox Arcana. We just said that they need to make the choice. They want to be the Emperor. Are they interested? King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, a Ten of Wands. It's a little bit too much. I think that they need a Nine of Pentacles moment. Now, if you read my book, Nine of Pentacles is a variety of choice, right? It's a variety of choice, the Nine of Pentacles, because it just feels like that there are a lot of things happening, a lot of good things within that. And then you look at the Ten of Wands, right? They just don't want that extra one. Overall, I'm going to say that they're interested, but they're not interested right now, right? That King of Cups, a little bit of the emotional separation separation, a little bit of the, kind of getting things done their own way. The King of Cups. There's a lot. Again, we're back to them being the lead, them having the leadership. I think they're a little bit interested. I don't think they're a lot interested. The Ten of Wands says they don't want that extra romance sort of bogging them down. They don't want sort of where that is right now. So I would say overall, just ease up. Keep your distance, ease up, wait for them to approach, wait for them to go forward with that, right? And see how that goes. Nadine, what are the energies around me moving with Ian to Portugal? Ooh, that is a big move. Nadine, that is a big move that you're about to do. Moving with somebody over there? Moving with somebody over there. I'm going to say, if I had to move with somebody that far out, Nadine, I would say, what are the energies? What are the energies? Hopefully we get a 4 of Wands. Hopefully we get a 10 of Pentacles. Hopefully we get a 10. 6 of Swords is the movement card. It takes a while. Oh, we know that. Ace of Swords, Death, and the 9 of Swords. Now, okay. All right, Nadine, let's be honest with each other. Once you get there, it's going to be a lot different than what you're doing now. Nadine, let's talk. Me and you, let's talk right now. Once you get there, it's going to be drastically different than what you're doing now. Okay? That Death card, there's a lot of difference in there. The 9 of Swords almost feels like things speed up, things move faster. It's good energy, right? With the Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Now, Nadine, the 6 of Swords is a good movement card. We're moving from something today, and tomorrow when we arrive, it's going to be much better than it is right now, okay? The 6 of Swords is a great card because you're moving into this beautiful sunlit valley. It's beautiful. So the energies are fantastic. Ace of Swords. Nadine, keep the communication open. Understand what is happening, where you're going, do your research, and be very good with that, because Death said you're going to have a drastic change when you get there. What you're doing now, you can't just pick it up and then move it over there, okay? You're going to have drastic changes. Death card says so. And the Knight of Swords says things speed up. Things are action-packed. Things are moving as they go with that. So just be prepared for some big updates, some big changes. And Nadine, I think you're okay with that because that 6 of Swords has such a good, beautiful aspect with it, right? Moving into that beautiful valley. Anyway, Pisces Goddess, does Tony regret how he behaved and will he clean up his act? Pisces Goddess, what's Tony doing over there? What's Tony doing over there to you? You got to be careful. You got to be careful with Tony, all right? I haven't even pulled any cards. I'm telling you, you got to be careful with the Tony, okay? Anyway, Heaven and Earth Tarot for this one, Pisces Goddess. Got the double shot. Pisces Goddess is not messing around tonight. Divine Goddess. Let's see. Divine Goddess, you are on the list indeed. Let's see. Coco back, friends painting, I did. Divine Goddess, you on the list. You're next. Divine Goddess, I missed you. Sorry. Divine Goddess, we're like turbo time tonight. Anyway, does Tony regret how he behaved? Will he do better? Yes. But yes, right? Thumbs up. Yes. Tony regrets it. Tony had decisions to be made. Tony made the bad decisions. Tony needs to clean his stuff up, okay? Tony needs to clean that stuff up. Will they change? 8 of Wands says, yes, that movement card is exciting, has a lot of potential with it, okay? The movement card has a lot of potential with it, and that's what you're feeling, right? You're feeling that they will do better. They do have some things happening. Before we get to the other goddess, let's finish with this goddess, right? Is Tony punishing me for missing his birthday? Is Tony punishing me for missing the birthday? Is that a thing? Are they punishing me? I'm actually saying yes. I hate to do this. Somebody asked like a really negative question and it sounds really negative and I agree with them. I hate doing that. Let me go on the record, okay? I really hate doing that, but I got to do what I got to do. I got to be honest with y'all. If I come on this stream and I fill y'all full of BS, y'all ain't coming back. Ain't nobody going to come back, right? We had like 55 viewers a minute ago. Ain't nobody going to come back to that. I got to be honest with you. The devil with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is I'm communicating something out to Pisces Goddess. I'm communicating with you, okay? And the communication's really crappy. It's got the devil. I have bad communication. You know, it's the bad, stuck in a bad romance. I have a bad communication. I'm communicating in a bad way with you. Yeah. I think they legitimately are communicating on purpose bad to you about something like that, right? About something like that. Joan, has your reading been done? Joan, I'm going with yes. Actually, no. Actually, no. What I need to know? Actually, no, you did not get it yet. You did not get it yet. Joan, you are next. And then afterwards, we got the other goddess. Let me mark this goddess done, this goddess done. I think we're actually going to end on time. I think this has been the turbo rounds. This has been like the ultimate turbo stream that I've ever done. But, you know, you got to do what you get. This has been the turbo stream. You know, y'all are so supportive of me. I love y'all so much. If I could give all of y'all a kiss, I would. I'm just saying, you know, with a mask on. But other than that, Divine Goddess, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Joan wants to know, what does she need to know? Joan, okay, Joan, let's back up. Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands. The directions that you are going function for you right now. They don't function for you later, okay? They don't function for you later. Let's find out. Let's find out. They don't function for you later. The Knight of Wands. We're going in a direction. We're taking action. We're moving. We're getting things done. Okay? We're getting things done. That's how it goes tonight. We're going, getting things done. Knight of Wands. Very fiery aspect. That's okay. That's what you need in life. A very fiery aspect. Six of Wands. It works. It functions, but the Two of Wands, there's a different direction to go. There's a different direction to go. And you need to understand that, because the Six of Wands is going to give you street hypnosis. It's going to give you street hypnosis. You know what I mean? You're going to want to continue there, and you can't. The Four of Swords is a delay planning. The reason that it happens is because there's just something else that's going on that happens that you get whiff of. And when you smell it, you know that there's something different, there's something different you need to do. And the Two of Wands makes you reevaluate where you're going, how you're doing it, and how you are getting there. So understand that. If you understand that, Joan, that is going to be your moment of power, and that is what is going to look like. Let's see. So we got the other goddess, divine. We have 15 goddesses in here. Okay, what am I destined to do or become in my career? Here we go. What am I destined to do or become in my career? If I were doing a career for you, I would say the Seven of Pentacles into the King of Swords. Your career, as far as it goes, is basically communicating on a functional level with other people as sort of management, right? Sort of management. Divine Goddess is going nuts in chat. Divine Goddess, you got to take a deep breath. I'm right now. Divine Goddess, this is your name. Divine Goddess. Hang on. We're on Divine Goddess. Okay. Your destiny is to basically manage other people. Your destiny is to be a project lead, or a lead that works, a lead that makes things happen. Because I think coordinating people, getting people and communicating it all out, getting people and getting to a high level with stuff and bringing it up a level and then explaining it out is going to be what you do, right? The King of Swords, a master of communication. And when you do that, then you can parse through a lot of the noise that happens in big projects, and you can make it happen, right? The Seven of Pentacles. You're basically a big project coordinator, a big manager as it goes. That is what I see you being destined to do. Destined to do indeed. All right. We got Gabby coming in. What does 2022 look like for me? That is a long period of time. That is a long period of time. Let's find out if we can wrap that up and see how that goes for 2022. Overall, your money increases, but your opportunities decrease. right? It feels like you're sort of pent up or you're restricted a little bit for what you need to do, where you want to do it, and how you can do it. It feels like a lot of the open-ended opportunities that you've had before sort of close up. Bottom line, Gabby, I would say take the opportunities that you can get now before they sort of wrap up and close up, because I think that's where it's happening. I think that you're getting in that mode of wrapping up, closing up things where you don't have the same opportunities as going before. Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, basically King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. It just says that 2022 is going to be more restricted, but it's going to be better off money-wise for you. And I think emotionally, it's going to be a little bit better too, because I think you've gone through some interesting things emotionally that you don't want to deal with, right? You don't want to deal with. And I think that you don't have to anymore. You have there's more opportunities going in there. So there you go. All right. So there we go. All right, Janelle. How will my daughter be able to start a college next week? She had to have a break. Will my daughter be able to start college? Let's look at that. We need some learning cards. We need some cards that are kind of in that realm. And let's do that. Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. We're going for a thumbs up here. This is such an easy read. We're going for a thumbs up. A 5-year-old could do this reading, right? A 5-year-old could do this reading. Ten of Pentacles, the opportunities that we need, the open-ended, the happy home is going to be present, is going to be prevalent, and all of the people are going to be there. We have all these beautiful opportunities with that. And the Fool, it is going, leaving, exiting, moving in that direction. So you're moving in that direction. You're doing it. Now, Janelle, let's dive deep into it. Okay? There is some ramifications for the break. The break wasn't a freebie. There are some ramifications for the break. In other words, it feels like we have to catch up. It feels like we have to catch up a lot, right? It feels like we have to catch up a lot. And I think that's really sort of where we're at. That's sort of where we're at. The Fool is we're moving into an adventure. We're moving into something, but it's different. It feels like it's a little bit different than what it was before. Ten of Pentacles, can we recover from it? Can we make up the time? Can we get back into the mold? That's a yes. Ten of Pentacles is a great card. It's a beautiful ending to the Pentacle Suite. And you're looking for that, Janelle. You're looking for that. You're looking for that stability. You're looking for that predictability, and it is there. But there are some catch-ups to do. Janelle also wanted to know, will the daughter be house sitting by herself for the night or have kids there? Oh, this is a good question. Good question. Good question. Let's find out about this one. I like this one. House sitting by herself or having the kids there. Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. The kids, we have the kids. Now, why? Janelle wants to know why, okay? Let's look at this. We got the kids. Page of Swords is a child. Page of Swords is a child. You're looking for children cards here. We have not one, we have two. We have the Six of Cups. Now, why do I say this? There's not a kid here, but there actually is right here. Six of Cups is a girl handing a cup to her sister or to a family member or to a good friend, but it's two children interacting. So you have the Six of Cups, the children interacting, and then you have the Page of Swords with the children being present, okay? The kids will be there. Chariot means the kids either had to come, the kids had to wander over there, or, something like that. But basically, if you had to choose, that overall says the children, the kids will be there. Bottom line. I think we're actually ending on time. This is incredible. His reaction when he sees that he's unblocked. Okay. Like, what is he going to do? He's going to see that he's unblocked. What is he going to do? And how is he going to react to it? Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. He's going to turn him into Mr. Romance. It's going to turn him into Mr. Romance.
Music to make love to.
They're going to come right back. They're going to come right back and expect to sort of leap back into the mode, leap back into where they were, leap back into that action that they had before, okay? The action that they had before. That Nine of Cups is Mr. Romance. I want to leap back into the Wheel of Fortune. I want to get it done. I want to get it done with you. I'm just saying, maybe get it done with you on the couch. I mean, I don't know. Let's find out what else is happening. What else is happening with it after he's unblocked. Amy coming in with the dono. Amy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Happy Hyundai money. Will people like the TOTO? Will people like the TOTO? I don't know. Let's see if people will like the TO. Apparently, people do like the TO. I do have like 40 donations tonight. People do like TO. I got to say, but will people like the TOTO? Let's find out. Will people enjoy the TO squared? Eight of swords, 6 of wands, Hierophant, and the 5 of wands. I think it's, TO's a love them or leave them. TO's one of those love them or leave them. You know what I mean? You got the 8 of swords. Some people are a bit held back. They're like, oh man, that's not a normal tarot reading. What am I looking at? That's not a normal tarot reading at all. I don't like that. I don't see any candles. I don't see any incense. I was like, what kind of tarot reading is this? Some people are like, they want their thing. The restrictions with it. But the 6 of wands says a lot of people just like it. They're like, this is kind of a breath of fresh air. This is something interesting. It's something that I like, I enjoy. I enjoy it. This is something that is cool. The 6 of wands, the TO thing has a following, right? Got a couple of people that watch. It's interesting. It's sort of interesting. I like kind of where it goes sometimes. I like kind of watching it. I can do laundry and I can kind of watch it at the same time. Hierophant overall says, I think once people kind of get used to it, get used to the style, I think it works. I think it works overall. Hierophant says that, there are a couple of people that like the Hierophant. Hierophant says that there is a level of mastery here that's a little different than other people, that I've been watching. So this works. But again, overall, there is a conflict, right? 5 of wands, love them or hate them maybe, but it is drastically different than I think that most things that you see. It feels just drastically different than most things that you see. And with that, Divine Goddess has another dono. Divine Goddess, we will capture that tomorrow. Other than that, I think I got everybody. Divine Goddess, capture you tomorrow, first thing on the stream. Thank you all for being here. This is a rare thing. We won't be doing this every night, but I kind of apologize for the turbo style tonight, but yeah. But anyway, we're back to regular style tomorrow. But tonight was just one of those things. Well, thanks for putting up with me, and thanks for your donations. I hope to see you tomorrow. I appreciate you, and we'll see you then.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we would both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll try, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive in.